I pressed record before I even focused it or anything. Huh. Outfit doesn't match, but I just threw it on, so that's okay. What's up, Anna? It's Thursday, which means that's a video that I can be really loud and obnoxious in. Woo! So Anna, today I'm gonna talk about something that just kind of annoyed me, because you know what, I'm just generally annoyed today. So I have this friend, his name is Majid. He's in my circle of friends. He's pretty cool most of the time, except for he can be really mean. Like, annoyingly mean. He really likes one of our other friends, Emily, and he really likes her, and he told her, and then yeah, that didn't happen. But he still talks about it, which kind of just makes everyone really uncomfortable, and he's really rude about it. And also one of the things that he has done, along with liking her a lot, is just being really rude to me, and the fact of calling me the ugly friend multiple times, which I've told him is like not nice, and he's like, sorry, I don't try and be mean, and then he does it again and again and again. It's kind of just like getting to a point where it's really on my nerves. It's one of those things where you're like, yes, I am the ugly friend. Therefore, you should not joke about it, because it's true. Because you don't want people joking about things that are actual insecurities, because that's just asshole. So along with making our other friend really uncomfortable by constantly saying how sad he is that he doesn't like her back, and also, should I add, that he always makes fun of nice guys when he's kind of acting like one himself. I'm gonna pause right here just to say I'm sorry, this is gonna be such a ranty, angry video, but I'm just like getting fed up with him. Like, he's super great and all, like he's funny, but when he becomes mean, it's annoying. For example, today in acting 1, we had our improv competition, so we've been practicing all these improv games, and he's in multiple and I'm in multiple, and like, which was really fun. I did really well. Go me, yay! And last class, when we started the competition, he wasn't there, so which meant our group couldn't go that day. So it was like, hey, if someone's not here in the next class, you're going anyway. So I texted him in the morning like, hey, are you here today? And he's like, no. I'm like, dude, why not? And whatever, he said like, too cool for school or something dumb like that. And I told him that I was mad at him for it because it was dumb, and he never responded. And I go, it's almost prom, so there was the prom thing, and I saw him like in front of me, and I'm like, wow, that's rude. And then I talked with our other friend Emily, who's the one he likes, about how like it's really annoying of him, and we're both like mad at him because he's been pissing her off too. One of the reasons I actually wanted to know if he was there today is because I actually took the time to make a lunch, so that meant I planned on eating lunch. And I don't have anyone to eat lunch with anymore except for him, so if he's not there, I eat lunch alone, or I just like go walk around and do nothing or not eat lunch or whatever. So that's why I cared. I knew he was disposable and acting, so I didn't care, but he said no, so I was like, great. Now I gotta like go do whatever, and I see him at lunch, he's like, haha, no, I went to school, but I told Libby, another group member, that I was leaving after 3rd period. So I was like, I'm sorry, and I'm like, no, you're not. And then he walked off at some point, so I was like, okay, and so I went on my like normal routine of walking around alone, because I'm a loser on those days. I actually ended up with someone walking around who was one of the people in our group, and I'm like, hey, Majid isn't gonna be there, that's really annoying, he's skipping just because he's a loser and doesn't actually just wants to be a butt. And she's like, oh no, we better go talk to Libby to see what we're gonna have to replace him in. And so we go up to Libby, and Libby's like, yeah, he told me he has a doctor's appointment. And I'm like, no, you know he doesn't, right? He's just lying. He's just being an ass. And she's like, oh wow, well it's okay, I already got someone else who can replace him. And I'm like, okay, that's great. And then, just, come acting class, which is after lunch, there is Majid all there, like, ha-dee-da-dee-da. I'm like, okay, he's like, yeah, I'm here, lol. And I'm like, yeah, dude, that was really an asshole move of you. Because that wasn't funny. He's like, yeah, it was a joke, I was just joking around. He's like, yeah, I said it sarcastically to Libby. He didn't say it sarcastically to me, he sent it N-O dot, which isn't sarcastic, so it was just like an asshole thing to joke about. And I, of course, tell him that. I'm like, hey, dude, that's just really assholey, and I'm pretty mad at you. And he gets like offended that I'm mad at him for this. Like, you shouldn't be mad at me. God, Amanda, you're so mean. He's like, mean Majid, more like a mean Amanda. Aha, you're so mean. And I dropped it because he was being an asshole about me being mad. Which is another thing about him, because whenever he's really mean and does something that's really rude or mean, we call him out on it, usually in a joking way of mean Majid, but that's a serious thing to us, and the fact that he's being an asshole and we want him to stop, or we'll actually say, Majid, you're annoying us, you have to, not you're annoying us, we'll actually say, you know, Majid, you're being mean, you have to stop, and then he'll get really defensive and mad at me, usually, not at Emily, because he likes her, so he gets mad at me and calls me mean for calling him out on things like that, which is like super ridiculous, because like, the only reason I'm ever mean is because I call him out on being an asshole. Ugh. So that's what happened to my day, Anna. That's what happened. Slow clap for angry Amanda. I'm sorry, this was like a mean video that was just... Oops. Okay, Anna, I'm sorry this has been such an angry video that I just like probably looked even angrier than I was acting, but I'm sorry, but I needed to yell about it and I also didn't really have anything else interesting, so I'll talk to you, not talk to you, I'll see you tomorrow and I will talk to you on Monday. Hey Anna, so I just finished editing that video and I realized it was really negative and really teen angsty, so I just wanted to say something positive, which was that I've been running, which has gone interesting, and as you can see, I was just too lazy to look more attractive to film this little part, but I thought I'd add something more positive, and I've slightly improved in the whole running thing, and running longer distances without going out of breath, so that's just a little positive thing to end this off with, instead of just like a whole video of angry things. That was such teen angst, and I'm sorry to make you sit through that. But it happens. So, go Amanda for being a angsty teenager and running. Okay, bye. For real this time.